And new at 9, Fayetteville is trying to grow responsibly while holding true to what gives the natural state its name, its outdoor beauty. And at its most recent meeting, the City Council passed a resolution for voluntary zoning district to uphold this goal. Fox 24's Casey Smith tells us more.
It's been about 2 decades in the making, but Fayetteville is now set to enact a new zoning district dedicated to preserve the city's natural and cultural resources as the city's population continues to grow. Britton Bostick, the city's long-range planning and special projects manager, says the move aligns with Fayetteville's 2040 plan and its climate action plan.
This is one of those balancing tools where we can say our only value, our only priority is not just grow, grow, grow. It's also to make sure we're protecting the things that are very important to protect.
If you're a landowner and out of the entirety of your property that you own, you want a small section of it to be preserved for its natural beauty because there's greenery or a tree canopy that you like, you'll soon be able to apply and get it designated and preserved for years to come under CCR zoning.
If you say we're going to make that commitment to the point that we're going to ask the city to put it in the system as a conservation area, then that's a very clear shared understanding that that's the goal for the property.
But what happens if, for example, you pass away and somebody else buys your land, which has a CCR designation on it?
It'll carry with the land regardless of the owner, and then you would have to essentially petition the city council for a change in the future.
At the June 17th council meeting, discussion was had where an amendment said cell tower poles can't be put in designated conservation lands in any capacity. On the other hand, there is a stipulation that requires special permission before building inside a CCR zone for certain public infrastructure facilities.
This could mean a water pipeline. This could mean, actually it could mean a windmill. That's something that would probably be categorized in that way.
The new zoning district is co-signed by Fayetteville's Environmental Action Committee, and Bostick says in an ideal scenario, the city works with property owners to identify the best areas within Fayetteville's boundaries that can be used for conservation.
We're facing higher levels of rainfall, hotter summers, and so what are the steps that we can take to think about what our city's needs are going to be in the future and be able to provide for that. And we've just taken a huge step forward in being able to provide for that.
Casey Smith reporting CCR zoning applications aren't open until the ordinance goes into effect until July 18th. Bostick says you can apply online, and if you have any questions, you can call Fayetteville's officials.